Hey guys, on today's show, I want to show you my backpack setup with my IC705, which I take out when I'm doing Parks on the Air activations. So that's going to be right here, right now on ham radio for non-techies. Well, hey guys, just a quick video today. I wanted to show you my setup with my 705 that I picked up at the Belton Ham Fest a couple weeks ago. So let's get right to it. So you see here, I've got a different backpack than the one that ICOM puts out. And the reason for that, one was cost and two was size. Now I know the one that ICOM makes for the 705 is made specifically for that. It's supposed to have all the cool little features and things. It just seemed way too small. This is just a little bit bigger, but the way I set it up though, and this one was cheaper. This one was like 60 bucks and as opposed to 175 bucks, whatever the other one was. The only downside is I thought I was getting a blue backpack and they sent me this pastel rave looking thing. But anyway, we'll pop it open here and check it out. So inside, the way I've got it set up, my 705 is here and I have the POV case attached. So that fits in here just fine, no problem, still protects the radio, everything's golden there. I've got my wire for my 1010 antenna that's here. I also have my KM4 ACK antenna in here. And I have my QRP guys antenna here as well. I also carry the power cable, which goes for the 9 amp hour Bioenno battery that sits right down here in this compartment, as well as my Rig Expert AA600, so I can actually, you know, if I need to tune up the antennas in the field, I can do that. On the other side here, of course, we have the mic, and I picked this thing up. I'm going to do a review on this later on. I got this about $26. There's a guy on eBay that sells these. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to bother doing a review. I'll just put this in a link down below so you can pick one up. These are really cool. You can put in your own fuses. It's got one input, the input's over here, about one input and 4 outputs. And that is nice, lightweight, and very efficient. You could probably put little rubber feet on the bottom so it doesn't slide as much, but that's really cool for 26 bucks. And I think it's a whole lot more cost-effective than the $60 or $70 one that's made by PowerWorks and does the exact same thing. So I'll set links for that. In here also, I have my tripod for the 705, and it's really cool. It's got the extensions on it, so you can extend it out as wide as you need to make it. And the top little ball here, by just unscrewing this, will be an omnidirectional place, so you can get your 705 exactly where you want it on the out in the parks. So that's really the whole setup. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way here real quick, so I can always put that back together later on. Like I said, I got that 9 amp hour 705. I was going for the 6 amp hour, but they didn't have the 6 amp hour available, so I had to go with, they ended up upgrading me to the 9 amp hour. In the pockets over here, I discussed the other day when I was talking about my POTA stuff, about having extra adapters. So this is the end fed to SO239 that goes for the Rig Expert, and this is a BNC to SO239. For any of my BNC antennas. I also keep in here some extra little S-clips, little plastic S-clips. Never know you're going to need those. And when I was up in Belton, I also picked this up from ABR Industries. It's a cool little choke cable. And the other day when we were tuning up the 1010's antenna, having this on there to tune when we were tuning it really made a cool little difference. So if you don't have one of these, if you don't know how to make one of these, ABR Industries sells them. I think you can also get them on HRO and probably Gigaparts, other places. Just kind of a cool thing to have. Like I said, I just got a bunch of little things in there. I keep my 25-foot coax in here. This is all BNC, but I do have adapters on here for making it BNC to SO2 or to PL259. But that just sits in my pack there. And wait, there's more. If I close this up, get everything situated the way I want it. If I close this all up, you'll notice back here, there's another pocket. So if I open up this pocket, I have my tablet. I just picked up the one that Josh recommended, the little $100 Lenovo. Really cool little tablet, works just fine. I also picked up this little Bluetooth keyboard. Not the fanciest thing in the world, but it works for what it needs to work for. It'll, Bluetooth into your phone if you want to use your phone as a, use a keyboard with your phone, or it'll Bluetooth into your tablet. I also always keep the 705 manual with me in case I have a brain fart and can't figure stuff out. And the rest of the stuff that's in here is just maps and stuff for the parks that I go to. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, this is a really cool little setup. I think I'm able to pick up a lot more, or put a lot more stuff in here. Also, you notice the side here, I've got this little pocket down here, which isn't really made for this, but it seems to hold the DX Commander Expedition pole just fine. Now, if I'm not using the DX Commander, the actual antenna, just bringing these other antennas out in the field, I'll just keep it on here like this and, carry that around. Now, I will say for full disclosure, this is a little bit heavy, and that's fine. I don't mind. I need to lose the weight anyway. But, you could go without the Expedition if you wanted to, but I think having that out there is kind of a cool thing, and it's just going to make things a lot easier and give me more options when I'm trying to get on and do some POTA activations. As far as carrying the rest of the DX Commander Expedition, I've got one of my little Invicta dive cases, one of the perks of buying so many Invicta watches, and all the guts to the DX Commander Expedition fits in here, no problem. A little extra room for some tape, because got to make some adjustments, but it's all ready to go inside. Just got to pull it out, set it up, and I'm on the air. Other than that, the only other thing you probably think about would be like tent stakes. And I got some tent stakes that I purchased before, and extra cable. Like I said before, you want to have extra cable for these things. But that's pretty much it. I mean, this is my bag, guys. This was, like I said, it was $60. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in something like this. If you have a 705 and don't have the extra budget for the $175 bag, this is the way to go. And I think this will serve you just fine. It's a nice hard shell. It's got hard shell on the side. I mean, you're not gonna squish this thing or hurt the radio inside of this. This is very well built, and it does come in other colors. The fact that I got it in this horrible pastel blue, I guess it just stands out from everybody else's bag. But I really wish it was a little bit more of a manly blue. Not really not my shade. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and click on the little bell and be notified when I do new videos. This is Ham Rated for Non-Techies. That's all for today. Have a great week. 73s.